the Python language may be extended by using something called packages. Packages are code that other people create or other companies create where you can extend the functionality or what Python can do. There are a few repositories available or places you can see these various different packages. PyPy is merely one of them. I'm going to demonstrate using a package called Pandas, which is very, very popular, very well used in data analysis in universities, businesses, research, etc. And the problem is, or the problem I'm going to address in this, is that when we're using categorical data, such as I have in my country column, USA, Australia, New Zealand, India, it can be difficult in machine learning to accurately assess the data if it's not in binary format. In other words, ones and zeros, or yes, no, or true and false, for example. I'll show how we can use Pandas, the Pandas package, to perform one-hot encoding. So what I'd expect is that new columns will be created, one for the USA, one for Australia, etc. And in each column it'll have, in each row, it'll have 1 or 0 pertaining to whether it's true or false for example, USA or Australia and so on. I'm going to use a Colab notebook, and if you're not sure what I'm doing, I have a very brief, a 5-minute tutorial on how to use Python, and I'll show how to use it in Colab, so I recommend watching that first. I've loaded up my data. I'm going to demonstrate using Gemini, assuming we're very new to Python. So I'll click Add to Gemini, and I'll ask my question. Using the Pandas Python library, perform one-hot encoding on the country column. Show the first few rows of the data before and after performing the one-hot encoding. And I've just clicked send. What is happening in the background now is that Gemini in Colab is finding the best way of doing something. It's provided the code for me, and it says, do I want to accept this and run, accept it or cancel? I'll click accept and run. In the background, it's going to run. Just for your information, Pandas is often installed by default because it's such a widely used package in Python. However, if Pandas were not already installed, it would first install it for you using something like pip install pandas. It's already finished. There we go. So it went through the steps of exploring the encoded data, performing further data pre-processing, analyzing the data, and visualizing the data. Let's see how it went. We'll click the close icon. So starting at the top, okay, it imported that data. First of all, it imported Pandas. Then it loaded up that data. So this is what it looked like beforehand. And yes, that's correct. It looks just like it did on that spreadsheet we looked at, where we've got a country column. Then after one-hot encoding, let's see what it's done. Okay, it's done exactly what we expected. It created a column for each of Australia, India, New Zealand, and USA. In other words, in each of our values within the category column, and then put in a true or false, a binary value. That's how we use packages in Python. Please like this video, and thank you for joining me.